So the way that my dad told me about the story of my name was basically when he was in 1990 in California. He had heard a case about a girl named Kaylee who was murdered from her parents, and there was this big foundation that was announced in the TV about to commemorate her within this unjustified case because it wasn't going nowhere, and he thought the name was pretty lovely for such a tragedy. And he wanted to justify that case by commemorating her to giving me that name. However, the way that he spelled it differently, because usually Kaylee is known as Kaylee or Keyli, and it's weird. So he decided to mash it up differently and kind of spelled it as Keily, as pronounced in regular terms as Kylie. But in this case, it's Kaylee. And he had two motives of why he wanted to do that. One was kind of like a joke. If I ever went to Mexico, I would have given people a hard time. And that actually came true because when I was over there, they called me as Kayla. So I had to correct basically my whole 7 years of my life with that. And then secondly was the most important one of being born here in the United States. So by giving me an English name, it would basically protect me from criticism of anything that can happen around with Americans. Because having a Latino name would have given some type of criticism to me and me, since a lot of Latinos in the 90s were looked as low status, the majority of them, regardless if they were like in the hardworking area. So in that case, he justified that commemoration of the girl by giving me that name and giving me my Latino nickname as Ariana. And then my name, what does it mean? Like I said, it comes from like an English term. However, I have two certificates. One of them says it comes from K from Japan, and then the other one is Kaylee from the Irish origin. But what two of the certificates have in common is that I'm basically a free spirit and a graceful person. And nicknames that have been given to me within my story has been K, that's literally just the letter K, or Kskei, slashing my half my name, or K as in key. But most of my Mexican friends pronounce it that way, as key, but keeping it K, right? And do I like my name? Of course. I mean, I've given it so much significance throughout my years as growing up and when I was a little girl. So it's been great having that name, and if I had the option of choosing it again, I would do such justice to it.